Hello and welcome to this week's episode of So Fired. I'm Chelsea Toronto.
I'm Dr. Lindsay Regier.
And welcome. Each week on So Fired, we take life's shitty things and turn them into pretty things.
And we share all of our issues because there's so many of them. And this week we're talking about, this sucks, but just keep going.
One foot in front of the other?
Yep.
No means yes?
Yep.
Well,
all the above.
All the above.
We couldn't just pick one.
It's the same thing.
It's all the same.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Let's begin with the So Fired of the week.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Nope.
Okay. So my So Fired is that this is sad that Pat Sajak, it's his final season on Wheel of Fortune. And that's a real bummer for me because that is my go-to show that I watch every single night with Austin while I'm cooking dinner. And we, play along with it. And it's also my dream to be on Wheel of Fortune. So now I'm like, fuck, I gotta get those audition tapes in every single day because this is why I'm kind of sad about it. I missed my chance to be on Price is Right with Bob Barker. I'm not smart enough to be on Jeopardy, either back in the day or now. So this is my final time to be with an original game show host out of a game show that I really like. So fired part about it is that I have a new challenge. And you know how I like a challenge.
You better get on.
Mm-hmm. I better get on. I'm going to send a video every single day until they say, yes, we will take you.
How about right now?
Yeah, we'll do it when we're done.
Okay.
Yeah. So sad that he's leaving, but exciting for me because I'm going to get on before he leaves.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, but yeah, what's so fired today?
Nothing. Let's see. Well, I think it's all about today's episode, but this hiking thing is real hard.
It's real hard.
Hiking is not necessarily hard. It is for some, but backpacking is the next level in which you strap anywhere from 35 to 50 pounds on your back and then just walk up a hill for hours on end. So, it's kind of like a So Fired to be continued because, well, I know it's like a progressively, like I'm making baby steps, progressive improvements, but I don't feel prepared. So I might be the strongest, but I feel the weakest I've ever felt.
Ooh. I guess we'll get into it more later.
Yeah, so there's that.
Okay. Do you have any issues?
I have issues when I'm wearing headphones and you guys think I'm ignoring you. I'm not. I just have my headphones in. And is it my fault the Bose makes them so discreet that you can't tell? No, it's not my fault. I overheard people yesterday, oh, she's got headphones. And I was like, well, it's not my responsibility to entertain you. So I got to flick them out.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And she's like, oh, what are you training for? Because, to have someone lumbering up was only 35 pounds yesterday. I was like, well, you're going to regret asking this question. And let me tell you. So I welcomed the break and then I geeked out and told her all the things.
See, that my issue is that when people do try to talk to me when there's headphones in my ears.
Exactly. So, yes. Yeah, that is an issue.
Yeah. I thought you didn't listen to anything while you hiked.
Well, you know what? It's been really painful the last 2 days because it was my weekend, Monday, Tuesday. And it's so painful. The only way I can continue to go is just to distract myself.
Yeah.
And I am I only have 7 hours left in Atlas Shrugged.
Oh my gosh. That book is finally flying by when you listen to it 12 hours a day.
Yeah. It was I don't know how many hours, a minimum of 40 hours.
Yeah, that's long.
It's such a good book. I wish.
If you read it, though, if you read a book, it usually is not 40 hours.
I would not have been able to read this book. It's old-timey English-ish.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Anyway, that's my issue. What's yours?
Well, I have an issue that as soon as I decide to quit my side hustle that was kind of taking up too much time and kind of stressing me out, my issue is that now people circle around and are like, hey, are you still selling this? Can I get some of that? Can you sign me up for this? I'm like,
it's kind of how your practice is too.
I know. And I feel like the universe is testing me, as into like how much integrity am I going to have in myself to say like, no, I'm like simplifying things and I'm only doing like
How's that
the
going?
podcast and work. See, the universe is testing me because they're like, people want your shit. Get back on it. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. I am not doing it.
The side hustle.
The side hustle. And if I would do it, I would do it the laziest way possible and be like, talk to this girl. She can hook you up. And talk to like my friend.
But you don't want to do it that way.
No, I can also do like an affiliate link. That's like the more lazy way. So
Which way are you going?
probably just affiliate link. I'm like, well, if you want it, you can scan this code and then you can buy it. And if you don't, I don't care either. So you do you.
But you're still in it?
No, I'm trying not to be. Like,
right?
I don't like.
I thought you formally went on the record.
I did formally stay on the record, and the universe is testing me. This lady came in yesterday and she's like, "Oh, I saw that you were doing nutrition stuff," and I was like, "Yeah, that is what it says on the door, isn't it?"
Remind me to wipe that out.
I know.
Etch that off the window.
I wish the universe would just like test me with large sums of money. Like, what would you do if you won the lottery? I wish they would like would I squander it or would I be responsible with
I can
it?
tell you 100% I would squander it.
See,
I win the lottery every 2 weeks.
But I want to win, but I want the universe to like throw that my way and then see how it goes.
Maybe you're not ready.
I think it's testing me. I'm going to keep on saying no to all these new clients that I could have.
So it sounds like all of our issues are
There's so many good things coming my way and like such an issue.
It's a contributory to our episode today.
Yeah. Actually, you know what my husband said?
What?
Because I told him, I was like, I have to get on Wheel of Fortune this year. Like, I have to do it. He's like, yeah, you should win like this amount of money and then you can just like take the year off of work. I'm like, yeah, I think that's a good call. That's my new plan.
That's delusional times 2.
Hey, at least I'm not the delusional one this time.
Yeah, right? It wore off on him.
It did. I love it.
It's 4th of July week.
Mm-hmm.
So God bless America.
Go America.
I almost wore that flag shirt, but then
I should have wore that kitty cat flag shirt.
So I can't be there with you this week when you go white rider rafting.
Mm-hmm.
The last time we did, I saved your life.
You did.
So this is a very serious announcement, and I want you to listen.
Mm-hmm.
The water is they're rapid, right? I'm walking by water all the
Mm-hmm.
time. I'm hiking.
Yeah.
And you're not really outdoorsy, Barbie.
No.
Okay, so I am a little bit more. If one of the two of us is a little more outdoorsy, Barbie, it would be me. So if in the event that your raft capsizes,
mm-hmm.
I want you to do the following things. I want you to close your eyes and stay calm.
Okay.
And then keep your limbs in and then get to shore.
Okay.
That's
At
it.
what point do I open my eyes?
Okay, first you want to just say, stay calm, get to shore. And then your secondary is keep your limbs in.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. If it capsizes, your husband is going to save one of the girls first.
Yep.
As he should.
Yep.
They're children.
They are children.
And
save the children.
You are an adult woman who's in tremendous shape, very strong, even though you might be the one that needs help. We all need help. But if I give you this pep talk, I think you're going to be okay. So just keep your wits about you.
Okay. I will remember that because there's a very good chance that we will capsize.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just plan for that.
Okay.
It's going to move very fast.
Yes.
Just stay calm. Kind of like when I fell with my skiing. My eyes were closed and I'm like, don't fucking tear a ligament.
I will remember to keep my limbs in because I think that's where I went wrong. Last time I was like
it wasn't that your limbs you were just startled.
Yes, I was very startled. Even though I don't know why I was so startled. I could literally see us tipping over. I think yeah, it just didn't compute in my head.
It doesn't compute. It doesn't seem natural. Just like imploding in a tin can.
Yeah, also not natural.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not whether it's natural or if it's computing. It's just in the moment. Stay calm, get to shore.
Okay.
And then secondary is keep your limbs in.
Okay, noted. Will do.
Okay, that's important. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, I need to tell her that. Because I can't be there to protect you. And it's very concerning to me. I'll be honest.
Well, thank you. I hope I come back unscathed next week.
You guys seem to have a thing every time you go somewhere.
I know. Actually, last year, Austin's dad fell out twice, I think, and he had like a black eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and somebody died on your last thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not way off here.
No. But we made it back.
And you'll make it back again.
Yeah.
But it's always worth being prepared.
It is.
Okay.
Okay.
Or not doing the activity at all. Anyway, so today's episode is kind of one foot in front of the other / this sucks. What did I say? All the things
Slash.
Anyway, so how did I come up with today's episode?
No means yes.
No means yes. So, guys, this backpacking preparation thing is littered with analogies. So we're going to be here for a while. Because you're strapping all this weight to your shoulders. Oh, I got all the weight in the world on my shoulders. It's so corny. I can't even. I mean, I'm just like, oh my God, this is dripping with.
So cheesy.
But so.
Your authentic self was strapping on the weight of the world, and you just needed to express yourself and be vulnerable with nature in order to like.
Kind of. You're going on a tangent that is. Yes.
Cheesy.
Gosh, it was so hard. It's so hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever done.
Did you go enlightened?
Nope.
Why?
Kind of like when my dad died. I feel like you need to really suffer. Okay, that's not. You need to have all your faculties. I want to know, how miserable is it? Let's say I drop my vape pen along the way. Let's say like my backpack gets wet and all like the edibles like dissolve. Can I do this sober? So the last 2 days, the hardest my hiking experience has been to date has been 100% just me in my natural state.
Are you regretting that decision, or are you happy with it?
I chose to be like that. I chose to go. I wanted to be as miserable as I could be. I wanted to embrace the suck.
Okay. Are you embracing the suck now in preparation so that when you actually do go on this hike, it won't suck? Okay. That makes sense.
And will I be enlightened when I go on the 100%?
100%.
What the fuck you go for? Come on now.
You're going to be like cruising right along and be like, why did I think this was hard? This is the world's easiest thing. You want to go around for round 2? Like, let's do it.
I can only hope, because I got to tell you, I thought it was pretty strong. And my body and my mind are kind of like, we are not working step by step. I feel like I'm gaining weight.
And I feel for you when you feel like that, because like I don't like the feeling of gaining weight, and
my body just feels like it's swelling.
Yeah.
I'm eating too many calories. I know that I need to like strip down. I need to legitimately lose. Don't balk at this, but my goal is 10 pounds.
Okay.
I have 10 pounds to lose. I think it will make life a little bit easier. I'm working out all of the kinks, the boots, the laces come untied.
Are the laces still coming untied?
Yes. But
I need to get you some new laces.
I thought, no, you know what I got in the mail today? Not only these stupid Zara jeans.
With an elastic paper bag waistband.
I really like this look. But those little like toggles that you push down.
Oh.
I bought those. They came in the mail today.
Did you ever have those shoestrings back in the day that were just like coils?
A curlicue?
What?
Like from the Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, basically. No, they were at Joann Fabrics. And you like didn't tie them. You just they like stayed tight because they were so curly.
I never had those.
Oh, you know how much I had to have them?
No, I don't. How much did you have to have them?
My brother and I made my mom drive out in a snowstorm to take us to Joann's to get the shoelaces, and then we got stranded on the way back, and we had to like stop at this random guy's house to call my dad to like help pick us up.
God, you're a terrible child. You were a terrible person. How did you balance out? I don't know how you became a good person. You should thank God every day. Thank you for taking me from demon seeming child to fucking reasonable adult. Because goddamn,
I know.
you're such a shit. I mean, I love you.
I had to have them. We went to school the next day. I think I was in like kindergarten or maybe first grade. Hey besties, do you want to get high naturally? HigherDose is a one-of-a-kind at-home spa experience at the intersection of wellness, health, and beauty. The infrared sauna blanket detoxifies the body and mind with a healthy sweat that boosts your mood. You don't even have to move a muscle and you can get a full body workout. And it expedites your recovery, makes your skin nice and glowy, and calms down your nervous system. So, with the infrared sauna blanket from HigherDose, it increases your metabolic rate, increases circulation, lowers inflammation, so it makes you a little bit less puffy, strengthens the immune system, quickens your muscle recovery, and it naturally increases your brain's happy chemicals. And happy people don't kill people, as Elle Woods would say. And plus, it's super sleek and portable. Get your HigherDose sauna blanket using our link in our show notes.
And your mother.
I know.
Why can't she say no to you two?
I don't know.
Kyle, what's wrong with you? If you're listening.
Yeah, he also made her do it, so it wasn't all me. It's probably mostly me, but
I've never seen a picture of you as a kindergartner.
oh, I have bangs and a bob.
Oh, that's cute.
Maybe a lob, actually.
My mom kept my hair short my entire life because she said I wouldn't be able to maintain it.
Oh. No, I like mostly had long hair. I think, and then I would think I had a bob in like 3rd grade, and then I've had long hair ever since.
Oh.
I had a bob, braces, and glasses.
You're all right now.
Yeah.
You're okay now. Have you let that go?
No. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. Nobody's cute when they're little.
Some people are.
Oh, fine. Well, good for
but
them.
not me.
Oh, we go through phases.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, tangent.
So I would stop like every 5 steps. Okay, no, that's a bit, but it was maybe 20, 30. And then I was like, well, there's no one here to tell me otherwise. Keep going. Like, it's okay to just stop and stand here for a second.
True. How long was this hike?
I didn't even complete it. 2 days in a row, I did the same hike and I didn't complete it either day.
How do you feel about that?
Discouraged.
Did you not complete it because you were exhausted or because you were running out of time?
Oh, that was my day off. I could have gone until like the park closed.
Oh, also, it was like 95 degrees out yesterday.
It was.
Which was not ideal.
It was the day before too.
Yeah. I feel like you aren't high enough up in altitude to like enjoy a calm, cool breeze.
There were breezes, and I appreciated those when they came on through. You know, the heat was the least of my problem. It was certainly contributing to the issue.
Yeah.
However, it was the weight that was really just getting me. And it was the first time I had really ever consumed the majority of the 2 liters of my Camelback.
Oh.
So there was that. A lot of breaks. So yesterday I did 4 hours, and the day before I did 3. So yeah, I was pretty discouraged. I couldn't keep going. And then it makes me nervous.
An extra hour.
What's that?
You had an extra hour.
I did, but less steps taken. Whatever. I think that the measure and the metrics, the metrics and the metrics in which I'm grading myself need to be different.
I mean, I would say it's a win because you went an hour longer. You're going non-enlightened. I think that calls for like bonus points. 100 bonus points on the bingo board. Like, I think that is also part of it because I don't know why you're choosing to suffer so much, but I think it will make you mentally stronger, physically stronger. So when you are on the real hike, I think it's going to be easy peasy. And I mean, this is really just like the first 2 times that you put that much weight on, and it was hot AF. And
the new boots.
Yeah, new boots.
I wore those canvas non-breathable pants.
Oh, oof.
Because I wanted to try them out. You got to do a trial run, right?
Yeah. This is all just trial runs.
Oh, gosh. It's not been fun so far. I was like, I've never dreaded hiking like I did.
Oh, wow.
The last 2 days. Like, I was like dicking around in the parking lot. I even brought my roommate's scale to the parking lot, put the scale down on the gravel ground, and then weighed my pack.
Wow. Did you make any good purchases while you were on this hike?
Because there is Wi-Fi in the mountains. No, I think I made it in the parking lot because. So what we're laughing at is the day before I was like, well, when I took all those breaks, luckily there was Wi-Fi in the mountains, so I bought a ton of shit. Like my Camelback keeps breaking, not breaking, but the water tube keeps comes unlocked. So yesterday I was like sucking on it. And nothing was coming out of it. I was like, Mother of God.
Did you return it already?
I'm in the process.
Oh, gotcha.
Amazon's already sending one out.
Oh.
As soon as I get the new one, I exchange the old one.
Yeah, at least you bought some good stuff for one day. How's the scenery? Is the
It
scenery
was
worth it?
gorgeous. It was
Okay.
really, really pretty. But you know what? My head's down the whole time. Literally the whole time.
I'm trying to put a couple things in the win column versus like the lose column.
It wasn't a loss.
Or like the discouragement column.
It's okay.
Okay.
How about this? The win is that I went back the second day.
Mm-hmm.
Every time, this is what I was doing. And this is why I was motivated for this topic today was every time I was like, I don't want to, that was the exact moment I made myself go.
Mm-hmm.
So no meant yes.
Oh,
to me yesterday. I was like, the minute you bitch, the minute you're going to start.
Yeah. I think, I was telling you about this guy, Dan Blitzerin, whatever his name is.
What?
Dan Blitzerin. Remember I was telling you about that guy? He's like Instagram influencer basically, and he always has like 50 models around him.
Oh yeah.
Super hot girls, yeah. But he has like the same mentality where he biked from Las Vegas to Los Angeles.
Oh sure.
Minimal training, and everyone was like, "You'll never do it. Like you can't do it. Like you didn't train. Like you can't do it." He's like, "Fuck you. Yeah, I can. It's one foot in front of the other." And that's it. I think you're just getting like his example is just getting really mentally tough. So I think your mental toughness is just going to almost like outpace the physical toughness at the moment, because if you can just keep on going and going and going, like you're gonna be totally fine.
Yeah, totally fine.
It's all just like it's so mental. Like in yoga yesterday, I haven't been going to yoga at all lately, and this 6 months later, I'm like, I think I'm gonna go to like 5 classes a week now. In class, I'm like, fuck, this is so hard. This is so hard. Okay, I know that we only hold this pose for maybe 20 seconds. Like, I can do 10 more seconds. Like, hey, breathe. Like, I really had to actually like mentally make myself breathe yesterday because it was a real struggle. So I think our mental toughness is really gearing up.
I think so. I realized how much I'm not living as a reason because of how much I really am able to endure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we realize to what extent how strong we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I'm not tapping into like 10% of my mental fortitude and the strength that I use. Like I am just floating in life.
Yeah.
I don't even know that I'm truly participating. I think we're truly participating in life with this because we put ourselves out there. We have to show up every week. While it's not hard, I don't believe things have to be hard, but I do think like there's effort and consistency that we have to do here. Yeah. Whereas the rest of my life is just like, oh, the same, right? I've just taken away a lot of, and the whole time I feel like Reese Witherspoon.
Oh. Which you're like, I look just like her in the movie, and it's like my makeup's good, and like I look.
She doesn't look great. I look way better than she does. The thing is, like, I'm like, oh, when you put your pack down because it's so heavy, you need to like find a rock in which you can like slide it off.
Oh,
you can't just drop it onto the ground because you can't get back up. So ideally, you find a rock that's about waist high that you can like slide it off and have the pack already.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Like it's already elevated for you to put
right.
on.
You would like slide it off onto the rock instead of like all the way on, because then when you want to go put it on, you're like sliding into it.
Oh,
but luckily I didn't have to learn this the hard way, but you have to be mindful that the rock doesn't have like a steep slope down the mountain when you take it off because the pack can fall. And I was like, could you imagine if the pack fell?
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. And then, like, fell down the ravine. That would have been so bad.
They're like, ooh, I guess that backpack has bit the dust.
Oh, God.
Would you have to go get it? No, you couldn't go get it.
I think it depends on what the landscape looks like.
I guess it depends on the ravine and what's
I mean, like, there's so many variables. And here's the thing. This isn't just about me. Ken and I are going. I owe it to Ken to be prepared to the best of my abilities. Then I was like, oh, who else do I owe in my life for me to fully show up? And the only person was you. Like, you know what I mean? Where you like actively want to be your best self, most prepared, and like fully functioning. Like as it relates to you, like I need to be in my best physical shape so that you and I are in step. Because one out of shape only brings the other one down.
Yeah.
or doesn't move us forward.
Right. Well, when I was thinking about like the no means yes and just keep going and going, I was thinking about podcasting because we keep on showing up every single week, being like super consistent and I think getting better like every single time. And the fact that like you can be a celebrity like Meghan and Harry and have shit content ideas and be
Yeah.
terrible.
Fuck those.
And I'm like, okay, like their ideas. Harry wanted to do a show about animals. His other topic was
So stupid.
slacks.
Slacks?
Yeah.
Like as in pants?
I guess so. And I was like,
Actually,
you know
I might have
what?
listened to that. That would be cool.
You know what? Like
That's a good idea.
we usually, I'm like, if anyone says no to us, I know that we have a better idea than slacks. Like,
It depends though. Like
just keep
bespoke
going.
fashion is kind of cool.
I don't know, but
I
like
know.
they're not funny either.
No, they're not funny.
Sometimes it seems like, oh my gosh, like when are we gonna like get a big break? Whatever that looks like. They got a big break and they messed it up.
And they also got fired.
Yeah, they got fired. If we got a big break, like we're ready.
We are indeed.
So
ready.
I think all this like mental toughness that we're building up is just in preparation.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
I like that visual. You know, they got fired.
Yeah, they did get fired.
She got dumped. They don't really have a lot of integrity.
No, actually, and also Harry's other topics, he might actually be kind of funny because his other topic was mediocrity. What is it and how do you spell it? I was like, maybe we should use that one because that's actually really funny.
That's very funny.
And then are my Bed Bath and Beyond coupons worthless? I'm like, what does he know about Bed Bath and Beyond?
Do people still get those? It's not like it
Aren't
was.
they out
back
of
then.
business?
Oh yeah,
No.
they're going out of business.
Yeah, they're going out of business. Oh my gosh, I used to get those all the time.
I know we all did. That and the AOL discs.
Oh yeah. And the lady at Bed Bath and Beyond bullied me into registering for more towels for my wedding registry.
Oh. Do you still have them?
I think so.
See, she wasn't
No,
wrong.
she wasn't wrong.
Oh.
And this is one other just side topic about mental toughness. You know our favorite show, Billions?
Uh-huh.
You know how Axe basically had to kind of like go into hiding?
Yes.
And he's like never giving up.
Yes.
On the final season, he's back.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I was hoping you were going to say that. Do you see me get very
Uh-huh.
serious?
Uh-huh.
When's the final
He
season
is
next year?
back. I think it's coming out later this year. Mm-hmm. So like if you ever want to see someone just like grind and like never take no for an answer, Axe is your man. And he's back for the final season.
Oh my
And
God,
I'm
that's-
so excited.
He's an axe man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just really, I mean, like, I don't know. We might get more out of life if we did more. We
I
just
know.
slung it out.
I know. I'm like, I don't know why I feel like I play small or just like I'm scared. Like, why?
We have really no reason to
I
be.
know.
We kind of have everything
We have
need.
literally nothing to lose. Mm-mm.
I think rather than frame it that way, we have only but things to win.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, why aren't you wanting to win? Why are you
Yeah.
being such a loser?
I know. That's going to be my new pep talk in the morning. Why are you such a loser?
You know, and I keep thinking about like, how do people see, you know, that exercise? Like, how do people see me? I don't think that one doesn't really work for me.
No, that doesn't work for me. I have to see myself as someone. Like when I see myself as a very successful podcaster getting paid a podcast, I'm like, yeah, I'm taking Layla for a walk in the morning because we have time to lollygag and enjoy the sunshine. And then we record at like 10 a.m.
I literally did that this
Yeah.
morning. I took my dogs to Harvard College. Text Ken.
Yeah.
We came back, did the dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love my life.
Yeah.
I just want it more enriched
Yeah.
with
Same.
the things I love.
Same.
Yeah. I was thinking a lot about when I was like one step, I was thinking about you and how hard your journey's been lately.
Mm-hmm.
And like you have no choice but to like keep going.
Yeah. Like there literally is no option but to keep going.
Right.
And when it gets to that point, I don't even freak out. It's just like, okay.
We have no choice.
Yeah.
Like suspend choice.
Mm-hmm.
Choice, there's not always a choice. It's like I must keep living. I must keep breathing. It's not an option.
When you're 12 miles into that hike that you're doing later in the month, like you have to keep going.
Right. And that's kind of what it was yesterday. I was like, I want to stop. And it's like, okay, great. Later.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you do. Oh, that's and I was like, "I wanna stop." And I'm like, "Okay, well, that's a reasonable feeling right now. Let's keep going."
Mhm.
And so it was like nurturing the child that was, like, kind of having a tantrum. I'm uncomfortable and I'm hot. Those wax canvas
Those
pants are so hot.
yeah. Wearing a burlap sack around you, like
And, like, finding the right breathable materials. So it's like, what can we do? What little things can we do to make life just a little more comfortable despite the fact that we are, like, 50 pounds strapped to our back with no choice but to keep going,
Mhm.
which is kinda life, but it's like, I actually think my life is easier than what I was doing yesterday.
Mhm. And same with, like, my practice, even though it didn't sell this first time, I've just reached out to let's see, I think I just talked to, like, 5 different people yesterday about potential buyers.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, like, posting
You're
it
like,
on
"I know,
groups
because you
and
were
then
hiking all day.
yeah,
I
you're
gotta
hiking all day, of course, like but, like, all of that stress and that hard time that I went through, now I learned, like, what not to do and,
Mhm,
like, how to proceed, and, like, now I have all the knowledge that I can, like, make a successful sale out of this.
mhm.
So, I don't wish that upon myself ever again, but that mental toughness really came in handy, and now I can be like, "This is what I want, this is the term, and this is a deal, like, either take it or leave it."
That's great.
So, and until then, I'll keep going, one foot in front of the other, one bone cracked in front of the other, day in and day out. Until I hit it big on Wheel of Fortune and then I retire for the rest of the year. Yeah.
I don't even think retiring's the answer.
No, a sabbatical.
Yeah, retiring from, like, said current profession.
Yes.
I don't like kicking it at home.
No, I wouldn't be kicking it at home.
Yeah, you don't really kick it.
No.
What would you do? Go
Um,
hiking? Oh,
no.
no. Ew.
Ew.
I'd rather be a chiropractor.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess I'll go back to being a chiropractor. I don't know. I would do maybe I should try to like get on TV. I also wanted to learn how to do like coding and stuff. Yeah.
What?
Play piano a little bit more. Hmm.
I too have wanted to learn how to code.
Yeah. It's just like once you learn it, it's easier to, it's like an easy job to get. And it pays pretty well.
We should learn together.
Yeah. I'm like, I was like, "Ooh, I should take that on now." I'm like, "No. I
No, no.
literally just said I'm not doing that." So,
Right.
I'm not doing that right now.
Good.
Mhm. Alright, well, that's what we have for one foot in front of the other. Is there a song that goes with that?
Yes, but I don't know what it is.
Okay. Maybe I'll figure it out. No? Okay. So anyways, friends, tell us about how miserable you are and why you keep on going one foot in front of the other. And make sure you share your takeaways and tag us on Instagram at SoFiredPod and share this episode with your bestie. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.